Hello everybody and welcome to week 11 of the NCL. I don't need these headphones in because I'm not listening to anything. They're just here to stop any extra sounds that my laptop might make. But yeah, it looks like I'm versing, Corona and the... can't remember his team name, but Corona and his Mono Dragon team. I'm running Primarina, Zygarde, Salazzle, Cryogonal, Electros, and Cresselia to see what I can do about his dragons. I feel like I don't know what I feel like. I feel like potentially Primarina is a good lead here. If you want, check my set. I think I updated my set on the layout. Potentially not, actually. Oh yeah, I updated my set, but I didn't update who I'm playing against, so I'm not actually playing the New York Meloetas. That was last week in the NCL, but yeah, this week I'm versing... I guess I could just have a look and see quickly if I even have it in here. I don't think I even have it in here, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I will just hide that. I'm versing Corona, that's all that matters, and his Mono Dragons. I might just start off with Electros here, go for the slow U-turn out to start with. I think that could be my best play. Depending what he starts off, I could Dragon Claw or Drain Punch as well, so I think I might just do that. And we've got the Dragonite to start, which quite potentially going to have the that multi-scale. I'll just go into my team builder, select that. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing a ton until I break the multi-scale. Potential to 2-hit KO with the after breaking the multi-scale though. He could Dragon Dance up on me, but even at +1, Z-Fly's not going to kill. So I think a Dragon Claw here is fine. Break that multi-scale, and maybe he'll try and roost up. Got a crit there, that is good for us. And he's obviously a screen variant here. So what does Primarina do with 63% or something like that, and light screen up. Ice Beam still murders it, so I'm going to U-turn out here, go into Primarina, Specs. Ice Beam seems like my best play. I mean, Kingdra could come in, Kyurem could come in, but I can come back into the Electros after that if I need to. See, I mean, at this range, I'm pretty sure I can just Moonblast anyway, and anything that comes in is not going to want to take a Choice Specs Moonblast, to be honest. Or I could just Toxic whatever wants to come in as well. I mean, I do have Encore with my choice specs as well, but it just depends what I think is going to come in here. I mean, I could see this Dragonite just roosting, to be honest. As he goes for the Hurricane. Okay. Electros, Hurricane. I shouldn't be taking too much from that at all, to be honest. Let's see what Kyurem here. Is it Kyurem or Kyurem Black? Just normal Kyurem? No, Kyurem Black. A Freeze Shock here would kill me. Drain Punch. Fusion Bolt would kill me on Primarina. Earth Power would kill me on Salazzle, but I would assume that he's going to go for that. I live everything on Cryogonal, but it's not going to let me, not going to help me get too much damage off on this thing, unfortunately. What about Porygon? My Cresselia. I live potentially 2 Freeze Shocks. I'm not sure if it's a contact move though, but I could get some nice Rocky Helmet damage. But at this point, I feel like going into my Cresselia is the best thing I can do. Solid crit there. Yeah, and that means that the light screen is down, so I'm going to be chunking this with a Moonblast. And he doesn't have anything to take a Moonblast super well. I mean, the Goodra will probably take it alright. I could also potentially Calm Mind here, but I don't feel like there's any real reason I'd want to do that at the moment. And I mean, I should be able to just get Zygarde in at some point and just Choice Scarf Outrage. Be able to deal some significant damage to a lot of things. I don't think he brought anything that will outspeed besides if the Kingdra is Scarfed. And even then, I think Zygarde's base is faster than Kingdra's. Yes, it is. Alright. I should be able to just go for an Ice Beam here. Kyurem's going to be annoying to deal with for sure. He does have the Yachi Berry too, so... Now I don't know if he's going to have anything slower than my Cresselia at this point. But if he does, Cresselia's already put in work. Okay, so he's got the Guzzlord, which quite likely a dark type move coming out here. But most likely special, so I can just switch out into my Electros, which is probably going to be slower than this thing, as it is. And I'm not sure what he's going to want to bring in here, but a knockoff seems like it would be good. Because, okay, so his Guzzlord is still going to be slower than me, so one more turn of Trick Room, I'll try and get a Drain Punch off. No. All those flinches, huh? That's right, I'll just U-turn out on him staying in, I guess. I'll bring Primarina in, why not? Primarina still takes that shockwave pretty dang well, to be honest. Here it's just a Moonblast, I think. He's not going to want to bring anything in on that, so this is going down for sure. Yeah, cool. Pretty sure I sack the Electros here. I'll do that. We take that hit, that's nice. We'll see if I can get a Drain Punch. No, not going to get that, but... so what was that? Fusion Bolt? It looks like it's some kind of choice. It could be Scarfed. So that would tie with my Zygarde, I believe. Going black, yeah. If it's Fusion Bolt, I could get Zygarde in for free. Fusion Bolt's not going to do a chunk here, so that's good too. I don't want to risk it being Scarfed and going for the speed tie. Like, he'll switch out if I bring the Zygarde in, and then he could come back in later, but... I'll Moonlight up here on the switch out. And now Goodra is going to be annoying to deal with. It's not going to be Specs, but Moonblast is my best to hit it with. Potentially I can just start Calm Minding on it though. And at this point, I'm just going to Ice Beam. I am faster. Izzy is going to try and Dragon Dance up. Scarf. Zygarde will be faster than this thing. As I'm not even going to die anyway, so that's good. There's Kyurem, black. Freeze Shock has a chance of killing here. But I guess at this point, I bring in... But yeah, it's the only thing that does against my Cresselia. So I bring in Salazzle. I take that Freeze Shock, hopefully. Maybe not if it's Specs, actually. banned. I guess we'll find out what it is. If it's specs and he calls the earth power, then that's good for him, but what do I do with the Z Dragon? Okay, I should kill it with the Z. If he's Scarf, he's going to be faster than my Salazzle. I'm fine with that going down. Well, okay, Outrage, right. Wasn't thinking of that. But that gives me Primarina, who's just going to Moonblast. Which this thing should just go down right here. Sorry, Salazzle, that I had to do that to you, but that's what happens. Just see what Primarina's going to do, and that's going to 2-hit KO it, so. And I'm faster. Cool. I'll take that win. I mean, unfortunately for my opponent, he did draft the Mono Dragon team just for fun or whatever, and I mean it is a cool team, and it's definitely still hard to play around, even when you got things like the Primarina and the Zygarde and the Cryogonal and stuff like that. But it does also put me at a massive advantage because I know there's very limited coverage that I'm going to have to take, and that does make it a bit easier. But yeah, anyway, that should be a good game unless for some reason it was a speed tie right here, but I have ways of picking up the win anyway. So well played, Corona. I mean, you definitely killed a couple of my mons. As you said, you didn't get 6-0'd, so that's good. And I mean, you still did better than I did the last 2 weeks of NCL, so yeah, well played, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.